Saturday is here, and that means one thing. We're featuring another small business right here in our area.
Yes, I'm so excited this morning. It's El Dorado Family Restaurants found in both Fremont and Fostoria. How awesome. We have Antonio Gonzales and Domiana Cruz joining us in studio. Thank you so much for joining us, you guys.
Thank you for having us.
Happy Saturday. Well, there's a lot to cover about your business. You have many businesses, actually. So tell us about how the restaurant got started.
It's a long story. The restaurant started with basically my dad's dream to having his own business, being his own boss. He's worked all his life for multiple restaurants, all his life, from Mexican, Italian, Chinese, you name it. He knows a lot. And in his village where he's from in Bovini, Mexico, it's like the outskirts of Mexico City, there wasn't really much opportunity in his village. So he left it, trying to look something better, and immigrated to the United States, trying to pretty much do that. He just started working for restaurants over here too, eventually had a family, and then that's when he said, hey, you know, I like what I do and I want to do it for my family, so let's go ahead and start a little business. He asked us family members and all that, hey, you know, you want to join into the idea? And I even remember he wanted to specifically talk to an uncle of mine. And he asked him, he was like, hey, you know, you want to be involved in this business? I think it'd be really great, because at the time Fremont didn't have no food trucks. It was kind of like a new thing in the area, because I know in California and Colorado, it's very common over there to have that kind of genre of food over there. But in Fremont, we weren't like the first, but we were the first Mexican food truck to establish there. So it was very uncommon to hear something like that. And he reached out for help from family members, and unfortunately, the uncle just wasn't really with the idea. He told him that, you know, who would really buy from a tin can, because it was just a really odd idea. So he actually had friends that reached out. It was Grace and Fred Perez, or Garfaz, and they actually helped us a lot with the whole transition of trying to get in contact with buildings department, health department, and all that. And if it wasn't for them, I don't know where we'd be at right now. They really helped us out a lot with informing us what to do and everything. And from there, it just kind of really took off with my dad's dream, really.
I mean, look at you guys now. You're on WTOL 11 here in
you.
Toledo.
I still can't believe it.
You've got some incredible product here in front of us. Do you mind telling us a little bit about what different treats you brought?
So in front of here, we got the carnitas. That's actually my grandpa's famous recipe. There's a little backstory to that. He would do a lot of weddings and stuff like that in the village in Lojo de Agua. Actually, I have it on my hat right here.
Beautiful.
And he was actually locally really famous for the food he would make there. And he one day had the mayor of Zamora come to him and say, because he was really good friends with him, he's like, hey, there's a contest in Quiroga. Quiroga's like a little town that's really famous for carnitas. There's hundreds and hundreds of vendors that sell carnitas over there. And they had a little competition. They were like, hey, I think you should go take your food over there. I think it's really worth it. And he didn't want to at first. He was a really honorable guy. He was just like, you know, I don't think so. It's not going to do anything. He won first place.
Period. Love that.
And the contest, like the whole winning thing was that you get to make a meal for the president. And he got to make a meal for the president, Felipe Calderon. And he was the one that actually voted for him, saying that he had the best carnitas in the time.
Wow. The president.
The president of Mexico.
How about that?
Also, I want to say saludos a tu papá también, because I know he's probably watching right now. He will be watching. Hi. Well, we also have some desserts. I want to touch on this too, because wow, how awesome. I know that you also, this is really both of yours collaboration. Tell us about this.
So Domiana Desserts, it pretty much got established in 2024 in March. And I pretty much decided that, you know, I really love making sweets, and it's like what I grew up doing with my grandmother. We would always like make cupcakes for me to bring to elementary school, and it just kind of pretty much stuck with me. So today I brought a Dubai cup, which I make everything from scratch myself. The pistachios, I have to grind it up, fry the katafi.
So impressive.
Whole thing. We also have a cookies and cream cheesecake, which I just made last night, so it's nice and yummy.
We can tell. Look at it.
It looks delicious.
And then we have the new viral Asian TikTok fruit ice cream.
Yes, that is here, which I didn't know about until now. How cool is this?
Yeah, they're so cute. And once we brought them over to Fremont, we're actually like the only place in the county, like the area, that sells these. And once we did, it pretty much just popped off. And we've been selling out like crazy every day.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many unique things that you're making, and I'm so excited that you were able to join us today. And thank you for
Thank
sharing
you so
such
much for
a
having us.
heartwarming story. Like, there's so much to how you are today. And I really appreciate you sharing
Thank
that,
you.
both of you.
One more thing, in case people missed it, where are you guys located and what time are you guys open?
So the Fremont location would be the food truck that's located on 126 North Ohio Ave. That would be next to the bait shop. And then the Fostoria location would be 150 West Lytle Street. Underneath the bypass on the right-hand side, it would be the little red building. Fremont location hours would be 8 in the morning till 8 p.m. at night. And the Fostoria location would be at 10 in the morning. And I know it says at 8, but we've been recently closing at 7 so we can go back and help the Fremont location because it is just family ran.
Yeah.
We have about 5 of us that run both businesses, so we always try to figure out how we can go back and forth and help each other out because it's just a 5-man crew.
Yeah.
So impressive.
Well, thank you both for being here. We greatly appreciate it.
Yes.
Definitely some very nice looking food here.
Yeah.
Be excited to try it. So.
No, I know you're not the only local small business, so we want to offer up our studio. If you're a small business owner and would like to come talk to us, send us an email. You have it right now on your screen. It's smallbusiness@WTOL.com.